And thank you for signing up to participate in fundraise for the American Cancer Society's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. Today I will be showing you how to sign up online to fundraise using our website. Once you have signed up, you will have access to tools that will assist you in your fundraising efforts. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to want to do is to go to cancer.org/stridesonline. When you go to this website, you will have the ability to enter your zip code or select your state to find your local event. So I'm going to put in my zip code, and for today's purposes, when this list comes up, I'm going to say that I'm going to select the 2012 Making Strides of Brooklyn, New York. When you click on that link, you will be taken to the event homepage of the local event in Brooklyn. Now you're going to want to click the Sign Up button, and then it will take you and give to this page and give you the option to either start a new team, join an existing team, or to walk as an individual. So for today's purposes, I'm going to start a brand new team. So here is the first step to getting your team started. You're going to want to name your team. So I'm going to say that I want my team name to be Making Strides. And I want to keep my fundraising goal here at $5,000. If you would like to change this, you can do so here. And you just need to type in your new amount. So for example, you would say, I want to raise $2,000. If your team is affiliated with a company, in the team company section here, if you put your cursor in here and delete this text, you will see a drop-down menu of the available companies. If you do not see your company listed here, you can contact your American Cancer Society staff partner and see if we can add this company to the drop-down. Once you have selected your company, if applicable, you want to click the Next button, and you will be taken to your next step. So what you'll want to do on this screen is set your personal fundraising goal. Now, right now there's no value in this field, but I'm going to say that I want to raise, my goal is to raise $2,500. And then you also have the option to make a donation at this time or to not make a donation at this time to yourself. So for today's purposes, I'm going to say that I do not want to make a donation at this time. And then I'm going to click the Next button. Now, it's going to ask, are you a new or returning participant? If you have not participated with the American Cancer Society online before, you are considered a new participant. If you have participated in an American Cancer Society event, whether it be Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, Relay for Life, or one of our determination events, then you will be considered a returning participant. If you are a returning participant, you will click on that selection and you will enter the username and the password that you've used previously to fundraise online. For today, we're going to consider ourselves a new participant. So you'll select I am a new participant and click the Next button. Once you have clicked that, you'll be asked for your contact information. So what we'll want to do is enter our information here. So I'm going to enter my first name, and then my last name, and then my email address. And I'm going to use a test email address for today's purposes. Then we're going to enter our street address information. And I'm going to put our local office address. And then we'll put the city and the state, which is New York, and then the zip code. Once we've entered that information, what we'll do is make sure that the United States is selected as our country, which is there as the default, and then we must select a username. So again, for today's purposes, I'm going to put my first initial and the word test with numbers afterwards. Please select something that is easy for you to remember. And then we're going to select a password. So you'll also want to select a password that is easy for you to remember. Now, scrolling down towards further down the page, you have your preferences. So if you'd like for this website to remember your contact information, if you'd like to receive emails, you can select this here. I'm going to say HTML, which means when I receive emails, I'll see all of the pictures. And then I also want to be notified when a donation is made on my behalf. So then we have some additional information that we are asking you. And we want to know if you're a cancer patient or a survivor. And you can select yes or no. If you select yes, you will have a couple of additional questions appear. If you select no, those questions will disappear. Please give us your birth date, your gender, and your ethnicity. These are not required fields, but if you would like to provide us with that information, you can do so. The same with all of these other questions down here. The only other question that is absolutely required before you can go on to the next step is, how did you hear about making strides against breast cancer? So there is a drop-down menu here, and I heard about it from an American Cancer Society staff. So I'm going to select that option, and then I'm going to click the next button. And then it's going to tell me, it's going to show me this waiver. So I'm going to review this waiver, just scroll through here, and then I'm going to say, yes, I agree with the terms and the conditions above, and then I'm going to click next. And it's going to give me the option to review my contact information. If I want to change something, I can click this edit button here. And what it will do is bring me back to the contact information. But I've said that everything is okay, so I'm going to go back. And this will also give you your registration details of your participation type, saying I'm ready to make strides, and if you've said that you're going to make a gift at this time. So now that I've reviewed all this information and I said, okay, this is great and it's correct, I'm going to complete my registration. So we'll click this complete registration button, and it will bring you to this page, which again will say thank you and also show you your information. And it also gives you some great what's next steps for you. So now that you've signed up, you're ready to get started. And we're going to click Get Started right here, and you've already been put into your fundraising dashboard. So now you are signed up. And please view the next video to see how to go through, how to work using your fundraising dashboard. Thank you so much for supporting the American Cancer Society and making strides against breast cancer, and happy fundraising.